Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about the polio vaccine. So what is polio? Polio is a disease that is caused by a virus that mainly affects the nerves and the spinal cord in the brain system. The brain system is the part of your brain that controls basic things your body needs to stay alive, like breathing, heartbeat, and sleeping. This disease can cause people to be paralyzed in certain limbs, which can lead to trouble breathing and in some cases, death.
What causes polio and how does it spread? Polio is caused by the poliovirus, which is a member of the enterovirus genus, which are small RNA viruses. The virus mainly affects young children. It is spread mainly through the fecal-oral route, which means an individual is at risk of obtaining the virus if they ingest food or water that is contaminated with feces of someone who has the virus. It can also be spread through oral-oral route, meaning saliva transfer. However, this is more rare and is mainly seen in areas with poor sanitation. The virus is multiplied in the intestines before it moves to the bloodstream. Once it enters the bloodstream, there is a higher risk of it affecting one's central nervous system. There is no cure for polio once obtaining the virus, but the best prevention is to get the vaccine.
How do polio vaccines work? The polio vaccine contains a dead virus, which allows the patient not to become paralyzed, but it's enough to boost an immune response. It boosts the production of antibodies. This helps attack the virus in the bloodstream where it is stopped. It prevents the virus from reproducing and reaching the nervous system, causing this paralyzation.
Okay, so there are two different polio vaccinations, the oral poliovirus vaccine and the inactivated poliovirus vaccine. The inactivated vaccine contains the poliovirus, it's just killed, and it's also injectable. It produces a humoral immune response, and after the vaccine is given, it produces B cells that recognize the virus, create antibodies that bind to it in the bloodstream, and then they call for support from CD4 helper T cells. With both the B cells and T cells, they both produce plasma cells, which secrete antibodies to fight off the virus, and also memory B cells that will recognize the virus long term. The oral poliovirus vaccine is a live attenuated virus. The vaccine contains the three strains, except they're mutated so that it's weakened. And then it is given orally. And it also produces a humoral and cell-mediated immune response. When the vaccine infects the cells, it releases interferons that call for backup. Dendritic cells respond to this and present proteins that T cells recognize. And once they're activated, the T cells will kill the infected cells.